What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. Now, listen, for those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Fritz Gabriel. Guys, I really appreciate you guys for rocking with me. But in today's episode, I got a good one. So let's talk about it. You ever just go on Instagram and let's say while you're in nursing school and you're trying to just look at your inspiration, reasons for being a nurse, and you see that nurse, right? Who's flexing, who's flashing, going on the lavish vacation, wearing the designer brands, having the nice luxury cars. And you're like, yeah, I can't wait to graduate. Guys, in the beginning of my nursing career, that was me, right? That was me blowing the bag, trying to look rich. But in reality, guys, I had so much debt. It wasn't even up to my eyeballs, man. That thing was up. It pushed my hairline back, matter of fact. That's what the debt did. Now, it took my wife and I a long time to pay off that debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I was in a bad financial situation. Guys, it's so real. Like, I'm on Instagram, but I don't even be on the gram like that anymore because you know what? It's all a facade, guys. A lot of these nurses you see who's flashing and who's looking rich, who's blowing the bag like that, they're actually broke, to be completely honest with you. And so I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about the importance of looking poor as a registered nurse, okay? So let's get into it. Now, I no longer drive a convertible. I no longer drive, I still have my luxury cars, right? But I ain't driving it. Right now, I'm driving a Toyota, aka Bogota. And you know what? That car brings me from point A to point B just fine. All right. I pay for all my trips in cash now. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I do use the credit card just to get the points, but then I pay it off in full. If I can't pay for it 3 times, I'm not going. All right. I'm embracing a minimalist lifestyle, guys. And there's so many reasons why you don't understand. I don't know if you guys are watching the news and everything that's going on right now, but people are broke. All right. Flexing and showing off on the gram, it ain't in anymore, guys. Look, I don't know about you. I want to live a good life in real life, not the gram, right? There's a lot of people who's flexing. Even freaking rappers are going broke right now. There's a looming recession. And you think it's in right now to just be flexing chains and flexing cars and doing all these things? No. You're making yourself a target, all right? My boy Day Day will rob you. My boy Day Day will rob you. And if I wasn't a Christian, I'd probably rob you too, all right? It's not worth it, guys. You need to change your mindset. If you truly want to build wealth, if you truly want to succeed in this season, you have to change your mindset, all right? So I switch everything up. When you see me now, I look poor. I look poor. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am rocking the Fig scrubs, right? Hey, yo, Figs, you better sponsor me. Besides that, I got me some nice scrubs because the only place I go to really is work. But when I'm home, I wear what? The same Disney shirt. I barely got any clothes, right? I drive me a Toyota. I live in a foreclosure because I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to impress you, your cousin. I'm not trying to impress nobody because I'd rather live a good life in real life. When the camera's off, I don't want to be begging people, you know what I mean? For money. No, 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 no. Guys, if you want to be free, you have to stop trying to impress other people. You have to stop trying to seek validation. You got to live for you. What makes you happy, right? And so let me tell you a quick story, okay? And you know me, I love telling stories. I have a bunch of them. When I used to work at the correctional facility, I met this LPN named Joe, right? Joe, like I said, he was an LPN, not an RN. Joe is actually Joe, if you're watching this, what's up, man? Joe's actually one of my mentors. But listen, Joe's a older Haitian man. And he would work so freaking hard, 16-hour shifts doing doubles. And he actually inspired me to do doubles like that too. But I always wonder, I asked Joe, why are you working like this? And he says, oh man, I'm about to pay off my third property. I said, hold up, your third property? And he didn't say it like that. He was Haitian. So he's like, oh man, I'm about to pay off my house, man. So that was that's how Joe sounded like. But in all honesty, I'm like, third property? Hold up. So you mean you paid off? Yes, I can. Joe, first of all, he lives in an apartment. He lives in a freaking apartment, but he owns 3 rental properties and he was about to pay them all off. I said, hold up, Joe, what? You can do that? He said, yes. I bought that house long time. And I was like, whoa. So he has 3 paid off properties and he does have business debt. But you know what that debt is? He started a Haitian restaurant in Florida. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. But that business is profitable. So he's already having plans on how he's going to pay off that loan. But then I'm just like, you're not even a registered nurse. Guys, Joe drives a Bogota. Joe drives a Bogota, guys. Joe was wearing the Jesus 11s that Kodak Black had on. He'd be wearing those to work. And I'm just like, yo, Joe, you're up. And you're like, yeah, me, I'm millionaire. Guys, Joe is seriously dead ass. I'm not lying to you. Excuse my French. He really is a multi-millionaire, guys. And he built his wealth from scratch by buying real estate and just investing. He also has money in his 401k. And he broke it down to me and he just showed me the game, guys. But nobody knows Joe. Joe's probably richer than your favorite rapper. Joe only has a Facebook. That's the only thing Joe has. He don't have an Instagram. He don't have a TikTok. Nobody know who Joe is. Ever since Joe put me onto game, and he's like, no, don't buy this, don't buy clothes. When he really put me onto game, I said, you know what? I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it backwards. Why am I buying all these designer brands? Why am I buying all these things that don't matter just to show off to you, right? Do you truly even care? I mean, I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. But the person you're trying to flex to, they don't care. They don't really care like that. Matter of fact, you're only drawing negative attention to you. People are jealous. People are envious. You will get robbed. You're putting your life in danger. Let's switch up the game. Let's switch up our mindset. Now is the time for us to look poor because we got people like Joe out here who's literally building wealth, right? So I just want to change your mindset on the importance of looking poor as a registered nurse. I switched it up now, guys. When I go to work now, you know what I do? I'm not gonna hold you. I had to give a shout out to today's sponsor, all right? It's my very first brand though, so I'm really excited. Jesus. Guys, listen. He's the reason why I'm growing so fast. He's the reason why I am where I am today. So listen, you put God first, it's up. It's up. I'm just collecting assets. Whether that's in my 401k, whether it's my brokerage or real estate, I'm collecting assets. But hey, I ain't rocking no chains. I ain't rocking no Louis Vuitton. I'm not rocking nobody else's family last name on me, baby. I'm not doing it. You're not going to catch me with the consumerism, with the materialism. Nope. I'll invest in it. I'll invest in it. Put in the S&P 500. Shoot, I'll invest in it. But now's the time, guys, for us to get in game. Because you know what? Black people, I hate to say it, whether we have money or we don't have money, we will blow a bag. Because we rather look rich than actually be rich, right? Guys, if you want to build wealth right now, please listen to what I'm saying. You got to look poor, especially as a registered nurse. Don't worry about everybody else trying to flex and show you this lifestyle. You don't know what they're going through. I was doing that. And I almost went broke. I almost filed for bankruptcy. But ever since Joe put me on the game, I'm not going to hold you, man. I said, I got to put you guys on too. So that's why I'm making this video. I think that it's really important for us to start looking poor as a registered nurse. And another book I read that really opened my eyes to this was The Millionaire Next Door, right? The Millionaire Next Door really opened my eyes because when you see people on TV who drive the Lamborghinis, when you see people who's living in these McMansions, you don't know how much debt or how over leveraged they can be, right? And you think that's the millionaire, that's who I want to be. No, guys, I'd rather be like Joe, man. I'd rather be like Joe. That's why I live in a foreclosure, right? And that's why I drive my little Toyota now, because my keys, right? See the keys? I don't bring my car into the job. I don't have to show off to nobody. I'm doing it in real life. And I want you guys to live your life in real life. Have a good life. You don't gotta do too much. Just have a comfortable life. Listen, man, if you try to look rich, you're gonna go broke really fast. The way to really get to it is by looking poor. And you could be worth a lot of money and nobody will know. It's gonna be just your business and God's business. Nobody needs to know. Right now, since I stopped spending money on liabilities and start investing my money into assets, I'm telling you guys, my net worth is the highest it's ever been. And I'm not saying that as a brag or a boast, but what I'm trying to say is when you stop trying to look rich and you actually start to invest to truly be rich and really build wealth, it's up. It's up, man. Anyways, I gotta go. I truly love and appreciate you guys. Peace. I mean, something's really different. Something's really specific. I mean, I really made a milli in a minute. I haven't made a milli in a minute. Maybe if I really make a minute. How much do you make in a minute? Boy, I make a lot. Listen, man, the dividend, the make I block. Oh my God, why are they trying to block my stock? Trying to cop a GameStop stock. But damn it, boy, did you make a milli in a minute? I don't know. Haven't been here in a minute. Haven't been in the zone, man. Yeah, I'm finished. And they let me off, man. Yeah, I'm finished.